How I built my first $1 million, starting with almost nothing. What if I told you that becoming a millionaire has almost nothing to do with how much money you make, and everything to do with what you do after you get paid? Most people believe millionaires are born with advantages: rich parents, high-paying jobs, perfect timing. But after studying hundreds of self-made millionaires, I discovered something surprising. Most of them started with ordinary incomes. What made them extraordinary wasn't luck. It was consistency. 5 years ago, I wasn't rich. My bank account wasn't impressive. I drove an old car. I rented a small apartment. Every month felt like a race between bills and payday. Like millions of people, I thought earning more money would solve all my problems. I was wrong, because every time my income increased, my spending increased even faster. Lifestyle inflation quietly stole every raise I earned. Then one day, I asked myself a simple question. What if my money worked harder than I did? That question completely changed my life. Instead of buying liabilities, I started buying assets. Every paycheck followed the same rule: pay yourself first, before paying for entertainment, before upgrading my phone, before buying things I didn't need. I invested. Sometimes it was only $100, sometimes $500, sometimes even less. The amount didn't matter. The habit did. At first, it felt pointless. My portfolio barely moved. Friends laughed. Some told me investing was too risky. Others said I should just enjoy life while I was young. But they couldn't see what compound interest was doing behind the scenes, because compound growth is invisible. Until suddenly, it isn't. While everyone chased the next hot trend, I kept buying. When markets crashed, I bought more. When headlines screamed fear, I stayed calm. History has shown that panic creates opportunity. The biggest returns often come when everyone else is too scared to invest. But investing wasn't my only focus. I realized there was a limit to cutting expenses. There was almost no limit to increasing income. So, I invested in myself. I learned new skills: sales, marketing, video editing, business, artificial intelligence. Every new skill made me more valuable. Every extra dollar I earned went straight back into investments. Soon, I wasn't relying on one paycheck anymore. I built multiple income streams. Some came from investments. Some came from digital businesses. Some even earned money while I slept. That's when everything accelerated. Instead of one stream filling a bucket, I had several rivers flowing into the same lake. Then, something incredible happened. My investments started earning more money than my actual job. One good month in the market made more than months of working. That's when I truly understood wealth. Rich people don't work only for money. They own assets that work for them. Years passed. The numbers slowly grew. $10,000, $50,000, $100,000, $500,000. Then one ordinary morning, I opened my investment account. The balance read $1 million. No fireworks, no celebration, no dramatic movie moment, just one extra digit. Ironically, the biggest reward wasn't becoming a millionaire. It was becoming the kind of person capable of building wealth. Because money can disappear. Knowledge doesn't. Habits don't. Discipline doesn't. If everything vanished tomorrow, I wouldn't panic. I'd simply start again, because I now understand the process, and the process creates the outcome. If you're watching this with only $100 in your bank account, Don't focus on becoming a millionaire. Focus on becoming the person who deserves to become one. The money follows, always. If you enjoyed this documentary, hit the like button, subscribe for more finance deep dives, and tell us in the comments, what's the first investment you're making this year?